All right, Warriors, as promised, portfolio update. One of the most important parts of this program is absolute transparency and clarity. So, as your Warrior coach, I will always be 100% transparent with you what I'm doing with my crypto portfolio, and I'm going to show you exactly the holdings that I have and why I'm doing it. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I am not qualified to be giving you financial advice. What I am qualified in is my own research and showing you exactly what I am doing. You should always make informed decisions. You should always invest by knowing the company. Don't just take my advice for it. Understand the company. Understand the leadership team. Understand what you're investing in. Does it have real world solve? I'm not a technical analysis person. We got some great people within our academy that are technical analysis people that are going to be throwing that stuff out there. But the way I do it is based off common sense and knowledge, deep knowledge of the quantum financial system and where we're heading in the fourth industrial revolution. That's how I do my investments. I'm preparing for long-term generational wealth. Now, if you're just new to the academy, in the money mindset portion, I want you to go through the whole thing. I want you to go through subconscious mind programming around wealth. I want you to understand that. I need you to set a very clear goal. Get your vision board set up. Get ready to rock and roll. Go through that. Don't skip the steps. If you want to become wealthy, create generational wealth, you got to create the foundation. Then you need to understand economics. If you know the game, you can't be played. And then you go into the generational shifter. You're going to see my first portfolio, and then I do these portfolio updates all the time. But I give you a perspective on what you're getting into. So you can go watch all the YouTube videos in the world, but if you don't really know what you're getting into, how can you maintain and sustain this? So here's the updates in my portfolio, and I'll share with you why I've done this. Okay, so my biggest holdings is XRP. XRP, so Ripple is a company. XRP is a coin, and I'm going to tell you exactly the percentages I own. Now, for my own protection, I'm not going to tell you the amount of, so you take a amount of money that I have. These are the percentages of allocation based on the amount of money. Of course, that'd be like me saying, here's my Wells Fargo account. Here's how much money I have in my bank account. I have a lot invested in these coins, a lot. I've been accumulating since XRP was at 17 cents, when VeChain was just under a penny. So you can imagine how much I've accumulated, right? I've been preparing for this for a long time, Warriors. I've been patient through the bear market. Now here we are. So I'm going to break down exact percentages for you. So XRP, this is my exact holding as we sit right now. I made some changes this morning. XRP is at 37.28 of my overall money in my portfolio. VeChain is my number 2 holding. Now, why do I hold XRP? XRP, I believe, in my paradigm, is going to be the bridge currency for banks. Okay, so for banks, it's going to be the liquidity for banks, or excuse me, the cross-border payments and connecting banks all over the world to move money quickly, efficiently, and fast, and allow them to provide a service, cheap service to their customers so they can bring in and get new products for their customers. So I can go a little bit deeper in that, but I'm an ex-banker. This makes so much sense to me. They're already working with regulators. VeChain. I hold a lot of VeChain, so I have 15.44% of my portfolio. Let me explain what the percentages mean. So take a money amount. So let's say there was, let me just say $100, right? So I'm telling you what out of the $100 is the percentage of breakdown of that $100, if that makes sense. So if I had $100 invested, which I'm just I have more than $100, so it would be 37.28 for XRP of that $100. Does that make sense? Okay, so VeChain would be 15.44% of the amount of money I have invested. So 15.44% of my portfolio is in VeChain. XLM is where I made the big move. So what I did today was, this is what I did. I moved a big portion of my link, okay, my chain link, and I moved it into XLM. I heavily loaded my bags up in XLM to 14.98% of my portfolio. The reason why I did that is because of the videos I'm watching from the World Economic Forum. I believe XRP is going to be the connection for banks, and XLM is a connection for us as people. So they're the banks, they're the people, cross-border payments. Gold, silver, VeChain, supply chain management at the speed of light. Also the vaccines that are coming out. I'm hearing that they're going to help move the what do you call it, clarity, what do you call it, I don't want to use equitability, what's the word, fraud prevention, tracking the vaccines. They're linked up. McDonald's, they're linked up with McDonald's, Shanghai Walmart, H&M, Nike, all the places you do business. All the companies need to move to zero emissions, zero carbon by 2050. VeChain is one of the companies that can bring them there. XRP is also green cryptocurrency and blockchain. So we got XRP, I have 37.28. VET, I have 15.44. The big change I made was I closed out of a bunch of Link. I went into XLM. Now, why did I do that? Because Link has less potential of huge profit margins, right? So Link right now, let me do the math for you guys. Let me show you why I do these things. Okay, so Link, Chainlink, is at 14.8. It's said to go to about $70 maybe. So if I had about 600 Link, right? And I sold a bunch of Link to get into more XLM. Now, out of 600 Link, if it goes to $70, would you rather have the ability of 600 Link to go to $70 or the ability of about 50,000 XLM to go to $10 at some point or $1 at some point? You're looking at profit margin. So if you're a new investor, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I would do is I would focus on these ones that are in the cents, under $1, under $1, under $1, under $1, under $1. You got Engine, you got BAT. Those are ones that I'm going to go back into once my portfolio moons, okay? So XLM, that's the move I made today. I closed out a Chainlink, went down to about 143 Chainlink, and I moved the other portion into here. So that gives you a little hint of how much I have. Okay, so ETH, okay? Ethereum, this is the birth of all cryptocurrencies, most all cryptocurrencies, right? So Ethereum, I have a pretty big bag of Ethereum. I am holding exactly, I want to give you the exact portfolio. So right now I'm holding 14.63% of my portfolio in Ethereum. Bitcoin, store of value. This is more of a savings account for me. Bitcoin, I'm not worried about accumulating Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'm at 14.24. Link, I'm now at 2.84. And Crypto.com, that's the app that we're using, that most people are using. I'm invested in that app at 0.57 of my portfolio. So this is the exact breakdown of my portfolio. Now, if I was just starting out and I had 0 cryptocurrencies, I would focus on XRP, VET, XLM. These ones here. And then Selman within our group put a really good advice. Engine, BAT, ones that are in the cents, guys. Anything under $1, that's what you want to be accumulating right now. Because think about it, you have much more profit potential. Why would you focus on trying to get one BTC when it would cost you $20,000, $19,000 to get one BTC? If you spread $19,000 under a bunch of coins that are under $1, your profit potential is huge as we go into this new bull run that we've never been in before. This one is going to be historical, guys. So this is my exact portfolio. So I do all my stuff on Crypto.com. I also have a Ledger Nano S. I would highly recommend you get a Ledger Nano S. Thank you to Jess for his recommendation, and work to get that off the platform. Now, I don't have all mine off the platform right now because I believe on December 3rd there's going to be some announcements around regulation. There's a couple big things coming up. December 3rd is announcement on regulation. We also have Ethereum, I think it's 2.0, coming out on the 3rd, which is going to improve Ethereum, which could moon all the coins, including Ethereum. And then also on December 13th is the Spark airdrop. So if you own XRP and you're on Crypto.com, or if you're on other exchanges that support it, you're actually getting free cryptocurrency based on the snapshot of how much XRP you have. So that's my exact portfolio. If you're new to the Academy, we do this on a weekly basis. We also, if you're in the month-to-month Academy, I'm going to be doing a Thursday call. Don't worry, I'll get this out to you guys. A Zoom call at 10 o'clock every Thursday. This is separate from the Private Warrior Academy. The Private Warrior Academy has their own call, but I'm doing a call for you guys where you can listen in. It'll be a Zoom call. I'm going to show you my portfolio, things that are going on, and then also answer some common questions that are happening. So we're gonna wrap our arms around each other, guys. Stay in this group, because what we're gonna do is, as these portfolios moon, we're gonna build an ecosystem of warriors building generational wealth. We're gonna support each other. We're gonna look for coins. We're gonna build an ecosystem where we're all looking. If we have 124 heads looking for different things, imagine what we can do with our family and help our families in the future. All right, guys, so this is my exact portfolio as promised. No secrets, 100% clarity. That's Coach JB. Warriors, rise, let's go.